We are back. I'm Jennifer from the Padilla Family Homestead. If you are new here, welcome. If you're watching this part, you're probably watching the replay. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the move, some things I've been learning about the pantry, having to move the pantry, some things I am second guessing and looking at and not second guessing, reevaluating, and just a few other things. So welcome, and I hope that you like this video. Lives we're kind of newer to, and we are in a huge thing of transition. We are moving, and so I don't have all my stuff out to do normal. Yeah, thank you. I don't have all my things out to do normal videos and projects and things like that I normally share. I don't even have furniture in my house. It's just a rocking chair and a lawn chair, and air mattresses. So we will be back to regular videos sometime middle of May, and be giving you some content again. But we will not be here in California. We will be in Arkansas, where we are relocating to. So we're super excited about that. Today was kind of fun. This has been a busy week since the last live. Today I got super sunburnt though. I didn't realize I got that sunburnt. I just thought I was hot, but I am pretty burnt. But my aunt and uncle who live in California, and my cousin and my second cousin who live in Idaho, came up and visited us, and came down and up to come and visit us and say goodbye. I haven't seen them in 15 years. They met my husband for the first time. My aunt brought me some roses from her garden that she picked today, which is fun. I get some color in a very plain house right now for the next week, and so I'm enjoying those. They smell wonderful. So it was a great visit to catch up and see each other, and the odds of getting together out in Arkansas are going to be super slim, and so it was nice to be able to get together, which was cool. So I really appreciate them reaching out and working that out. So yeah, that's kind of what we did today. We busted butt all week long, and my brother-in-law and his wife came back out again this last weekend and finished the last section of the garage of stuff that had to be torn down, some shelving that we had built and things like that. So that all got taken to the dump. I think that was our last dump load, crossing my fingers. And his wife helped a ton in the house. Guys, I had no clue after 8 years of redecorating how many little holes I had put up from changing pictures. I had no idea. Because a lot of these are just little tack holes and things like that. But we've been here long enough that we don't pay for repainting. But we do pay for the labor of filling the holes. So I'm gonna fix this again. So that was a huge undertaking. The only thing that's left to fill holes is the kitchen, and I only have I want to say I have 6 in there. Actually 8, because I had paper towel holders and something to hold up my rolling pins and one other one, I think. So yeah, but it'll be good once that's totally done. My projects that I still have left to do are scrubbing the bathrooms. We have a white brick fireplace, so I have to magic eraser the fireplace. I'm going to go over that one more time. We already went over it. That's the back of the couch that did that. So, and it was the old couch, not the new couch that we're trying to sell. So I don't know. It's not wanting to come off very well. It'll be repainted over. But yeah, we're really at the end. I have a few little things to pack up. Then I got to do baseboards, bathrooms, fireplace, and kitchen. The refrigerators are done. We used to have a refrigerator right here and a chest freezer over there. They're already out in the garage. I need to sanitize the chest freezer now that it's totally drained and let that finish airing out. And it'll be ready to pack. I'm going to put my dehydrator, I think, in the chest freezer for the move. I think that's going to be the safest place for my baby. They were laughing at me because I call it my baby. I really don't want it broken. So we'll see. But it's good. We've been tired, working hard. But we've been able to say some goodbyes and get the stuff done that we need to get done, but also be seeing people. We have more people to see this week. I am almost done closing out the business stuff. So everything is officially off of the website at this point in time. And I will be redoing that once I know, putting all my ebooks back up once I know I'm over there and I have everything situated the way I need to. I got to figure out all the Arkansas stuff. So I'll get that squared away. And yeah, that's been the big one. The pantry was something I finished doing this last week. So we live in an apartment and well, it's kind of a townhome apartment. It's 2 stories. Downstairs is the living room, dining combo. It's just an open space, and the kitchen and a half bath. We have a Harry Potter closet that goes underneath the stairs. And then upstairs we have 2 master bedrooms. One of them has a loft. And so there's not like a ton of space. We do have a garage, but we live in California where it gets hot. So in the summer, when it's 115 out, that garage gets direct sunlight and that garage gets really, really hot. So there's no way we can store. We tried to store food out there. We actually tried to put a chest freezer out there before, and both the food went bad and the chest freezer died. It's just too much for it. So we only used inside of our apartment for the food storage. And with doing 90 something percent of home cooking and trying to really watch between the gluten-free and trying to do lower sodium and doing low sugar for my husband, there's lots of different things we had to have, and buying in bulk was something that was key. Now, I kind of talked about buying in bulk before and why we started buying in bulk. My progress of moving from buying in bulk in 2019 and 2020 when things went crazy and I was just learning to really cook from scratch and learning how to make bread, and so the quality of the ingredients I was buying wasn't as good, and with some of the diet changes we had to switch out what we were using, and so I kind of have rotated through a lot of things, but I had to find places to put this stuff. And some of the things I realized doing this move were not rotated as well as they should have been. So I do have some stuff that had to be tossed, which really stinks, but it is what it is, and I'm using it as a learning experience. I want to talk about a few of those things. One, when you live in an apartment, you can choose how you have things set up. You choose what's important to you, how you're going to spend your time, and how you utilize your space. So for us, we've been here 8 years, and we have set this space down here up very differently over the 8 years. When we moved in, we had a living room and a dining room, and with the living room by the windows and the fireplace, the dining room over next to the kitchen, and just a little walkway in between separating them, and in the kitchen. That kind of worked, and then we started really later on buying in bulk more and cooking from scratch more. We ate out a lot at that time when we had it that way, and we realized once I started really cooking from home, I was going to have to go to the grocery store all the time, or we needed to start saving money and buying in bulk so we can get better ingredients. So when I started doing the bulk, we moved the Harry Potter closet into a pantry. I set little bookshelves across one side of it. The part that goes under the stairs is where I had all of my 5-gallon buckets. It's not super fun to bend down and get them out, but it was doable. I can put them too high and have them back there. I had so much food in that closet, which was amazing. But when we did our diet changes and things, there were things that got lost in there. And then when I started buying bulk, I had a whole lot of good intentions. And not all of those good intentions were followed through on. And so, like, I bought a whole bunch of corn. I bought 25 pounds of hard, I think it was dent corn, and for me to mill down and create my own corn for cornbread, or like cornmeal, or corn for masa to create, it's not, what's it called? What's it at the store, honey?
What?
The name for masa for tortillas.
Masa?
Yeah. What's it say on the package?
Oh, maseca?
Maseca?
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Maseca?
Yeah.
So, you treat the corn with this lime, and then it becomes to where it's edible again to create that, and make it digestible. But you have to do it a certain way. So I had gotten the grain mill, and I had gotten wheat berries, and I got this corn, and I got the lime and all of that stuff. And I never once milled the corn, and I never once used the lime. Once my daughter had to go gluten-free, I didn't want to mix the gluten-free corn stuff through the same mill I was using with the wheat. I just got busy and I never took on that project. So one of the things that I've reassessed in doing doing the pantry, is if I'm going to try something out, I need to be realistic with myself and order a small amount, even if it's going to cost me more per pound to order the smaller amount. I could have gotten 1 pound or 5 pounds of that corn versus 25 pounds. And even though I would have paid more per pound, I would have paid less overall, and less would have gone to waste because I didn't do it. And if I did like it, then I could have ordered more and it became a habit. Then I could have ordered more. But so that's something I really encourage you, if you're starting to do bulk, to really be realistic with your expectations, because it will, if you are not careful, it will create waste. And that is some of the stuff that I found were things that created waste. Some of it was I had like a whole bunch of white rice, and we really stopped eating white rice because my husband, it spikes the sugar really bad. Brown rice still spikes it, but it doesn't spike it as bad for some reason. But we still, we just don't eat rice a ton. And I wish I would have given that away before. Instead, it was in the 5-gallon bucket in the back of the pantry. And now it's getting tossed because it's not good anymore. So I want to be able to share those things so you learn from me doing what I did, so you don't do the same thing. So if it's something that you always eat and always use, then buy it in bulk. If it's not something that you do, it's something you're going to try out, okay, then do smaller amounts, try it out, then jump in if you're going to jump in. But I would do it pretty consistently and see what you're going to do. And then if it is something that you have a diet change, make sure that you're going through your bulk food, and you can trade that with people for things. You can use that as a bartering tool, or you can give it away to somebody else who's in need, and at least it won't go to waste. So those are the things that I kind of noticed. The other thing is I have a lot of stuff. Moving a bulk pantry is really difficult. I've kind of talked about that before a little bit. But moving a bulk pantry has a lot of things to it. And giving away food in jars or in that are not in their original packaging. So like, not everybody's going to be into the same stuff you are. So there's a few things that people weren't necessarily wanting. So those are going to get not come along because I can't bring everything. But I have all my spices. My vanilla extract has a whole case of it ready to go in the car. Our car is really going to be jars full of food, and I am giving away a bunch of jars. I have given away a bunch of jars, and going to go ahead and replace some of those when I get out there. It's not worth the stress, or trying to. If I load them on the semi truck, they're just going to break. So I'm just not gonna do that. But we are going to have ice chests with us. I would love some ideas for some travel food because that's healthier. I don't know, restaurants along the way too. We're going to be going through, we're going to go down, I don't know all the paths, but I think we're going down 99 through Fresno, then going from Fresno down to Vegas. And from Vegas, is it the 41 we're getting on or 42? Whatever highway goes through, highway or freeway that goes through Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, the tip end of the western side of Texas, and then through Oklahoma and into Arkansas. And so we have found that eating a bunch of fast food the last few weeks is not affecting either of us well. His sugar started spiking a little bit, and my stomach was really messed up. So we really stepped back from what we're doing, and we went back to basics and are really focusing. We're really trying to focus on, if we're eating out, finding stuff that's better, not just like hamburgers, and no more pizza, and going that direction, because we need to get back on our program that we normally do, which I can't cook everything, but I need to, we're switching things up a little bit. So if there's good restaurants along that route that you know of, I would love to hear about them in the comments so we know where we are going to stop. My cousin sent us I don't have them on me, a Sonic gift card, so we're still going to do that, and a Whataburger gift card, and then Dutch Bros, which is one of our favorite places. So we're going to get Dutch Bros a couple more times here in California before we go, and then I would love to know your favorite coffee places too, because I would like a good cup of coffee along the way. Yeah. So we're excited though. It's been exciting and terrifying, but it's been fun. It's been eye-opening, the good intentions situation. There's been a lot of things that I have gone through, between craft stuff that I did, some of the food pantry things that I talked about, different DIY projects that I was going to do and didn't get to. And so there is a new rule for myself now on how many good intention projects I'm allowed to have at once, because I'm not doing this again. So it's gonna be fun. But my best friend, where we're moving, she had already taken me on a tour via the phone, of the property and where we are and some of the plans we wanted to do, but she took my husband this morning on it, so it's fun for him to get a visual of where we're going to be and kind of some of the plans on what they're working on getting ready for us. And then we are very excited. When I get there, we're going to jump into gardening, which there'll be some content around that, and there's just going to be all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get in the kitchen and cook again, and not just clean. And yeah, I'm so gonna be done scrubbing for like a week. I don't know, while we travel, because when you cook, you have to clean. But yeah, so we're excited. We're plugging away. Next Monday, we lose Wi-Fi starting tomorrow. So think, I think we're either gonna not do the live next Monday, or I might do it from a park or something like that. It'll be a different location, because we're not gonna have internet here, and our reception at home is kind of spotty. So I will let you know. I'll put the schedule up if we're going to have it. I'll try to do it by Sunday if we are going to do it. We are loading our trailer on Sunday though, so we're going to have a pretty busy weekend again. And then we're going to just do last little tiny things. I think it's primarily going to be sweeping out and cleaning out the garage that's covered in all the stuff we're going to be loading up. So we have to clean out that section. And then Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, we hit the road. So we should be in Arkansas the following Monday. So 2 weeks from today, we will be in Arkansas for that live, which is cool. And that'll be a different time zone. So I don't know. I gotta get used to the time zones. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's what's going on. And that'll probably change the time of the lives for you guys, because we're not going to be Pacific Standard Time anymore, and we'll see how we're doing with that. But continual prayers for the trip and going through stuff. I'm going to continue to enjoy my roses, and they're in a water bottle because I don't have a jar to put them in right now. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're up to. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any comments or things you want me to talk about on the next one. I will be trying to, I don't know how great it's going to be because we're going to be super busy. But I am going to try to record some of the packing loading thing the last days here in our trip out. And we're gonna have like a 4 or 5 day journey. We're splitting it into, I think it's 4 nights, so 5 days. Yeah, so it'll be four nights, 5 days that we're splitting the drive into, because the first leg is only 3 hours, and then it's like another 5 hours after that. So we're splitting it out for family and saying goodbyes and things like that. But I'll try to put fun stuff in that video. And so you'll see that sometime after we are in Arkansas and I can settle down and edit it and get all the information out. But that's it. That's it for today. Thank you for hopping on and joining. Let me know if you have any comments or any of the things that I'm looking for between coffee and food suggestions, places to stop along the way. It's going to be a fun journey, and I don't travel that often, so I'm really, really stoked to see new places and see new things, and I'm glad we're going now and not in the heat of the summer in the desert. So that'll be good. I'm hoping that it goes smoothly and we don't get any of the crazy weather. I'm not sure. I'm keep watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and waiting to see if there's going to be crazy weather the week we're traveling. But let's pray for no tornadoes on our drive, because I need to get there and get settled before we get into new things for me like that. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you hopefully next week. Otherwise, if it's for some reason because of lack of internet we can't get on next week, you will see us in 2 weeks in Arkansas. We'll see you later.